130 years ago today, Celtic men's team won their first ever league title. Your team's quite close to getting a first title for the women's team, could happen over the next few weeks. How exciting is that for yourself and the players?
I'm not sure how close we are. First, we need to win Thursday, but definitely so exciting. It's an incredible opportunity. The fact that we are here with 3 games to go, talking about we still could potentially win the league is massive. And yeah, we are going to try our very best. Starting from Thursday at Paradise, we're in a must-win game. So hopefully together we can win that game and then all to play for.
If Caitlyn Hayes, Fran, had a twin brother, it'd be worth about £50 million, I reckon. How important is she to your team? And is she really the first Celtic legend to emerge from women's football?
I think probably that's for our fans to decide who is. But I know how inspirational is for us on the pitch and how inspirational is for our fans off the pitch. It's somebody who represent the club on and off the field perfectly. We are all so proud of her, and the season she's having is just incredible. And the good thing is we are still gonna see her for 4 more games, and hopefully she will still making headlines. But if she doesn't make them, I'm sure any of the teammates will make it, because I'm very proud of this team. It's not easy what we are doing. Obviously, internally, we know what we are fighting with, and I'm so proud of the girls. Even when we don't play well, everyone knows Sunday we didn't, but they managed to get the business done. So very proud of her. I think she's been, if not the player of the season, definitely one of the players of the season, and hopefully she can carry on making headlines.
On Thursday night, Fran, Celtic are going to beat the SWPL record for crowd attendance. You're going to have the green wall in the Jockstein stand and maybe tens of thousands of Celtic fans coming along to cheer on your team. Every time that you've had a big crowd, the team have performed brilliantly. Can we expect more of the same on Thursday?
I hope so, yes. I mean, as you say, big crowds, big Celtic fans, cheering the girls in various spells where maybe we are not our best, always help massively. So if that's the case, it's going to be 10,000 here. It's going to be a fantastic day, a day that we will never forget. And hopefully, in return, we give a performance that they can be proud of, and then 3 points and going 2 points off the top with 2 games to go. That could be the plan, and hopefully it's a fantastic day. It's been a very good season so far for the club, and hopefully we can contribute on Thursday to make it even better.
Best of luck, Francine, Thursday.
Thank you very much. See you Thursday.
You mentioned that the Partick game on Sunday, it wasn't our best performance, but we did get the result in the end, thanks to that last-minute goal from Caitlyn. What did you learn from that game that you might be able to take into Thursday?
There are not many things that we can take into Thursday. It's a totally different pitch. It's a totally different type of opponent. It's a totally different, game. We went into that game with no training, 2 days +1, match day +1, match day +2 after Rangers, and then going to another competitive game. It's so tough. It's so tough for the players. So there is not many lessons apart from, we need more intensity, but obviously to have intensity, you need to have the legs to do that. Obviously, we did many changes. We need a team. That's why we trust all the players. But it's definitely, we talked this morning, and for me, that's our worst performance of the season. Even other games that we've lost this season, we lost 3 games. The other 2 games that we lost, for me, we were the better team, or at least we didn't deserve to lose. But for me, that was a very poor performance, and I'm just happy that. Even when for first time this season, when I thought we are not going to do it, and the girls did it. So I thank them, and I was quite emotional after the game, because they really, that's what happens sometimes. I don't know if it's going to be our year, but the champions always win even when they don't play well. And at least we just take this out. Just from now until the end of the season, do not play bad anymore, please.
You mentioned the different conditions there. I was going to ask you about that bigger playing surface and the kind of the occasion of playing at Celtic Park. We've tended to do well when we've had more space on pitches like this. Do you think that'll help you on Thursday, and do you adapt the team with that in mind in terms of covering extra ground?
Yeah, there is no secret. We are an expansive team. We play out from the back. We like possession-based football, and for that you need space. You need space to attack. When there is no space, and then it's easier to defend. Obviously, the less space you have, the easier it is to defend. So games like Sunday, where the opposition is a little bit more fresh than us, despite being part-time, but obviously with extra recovery, and they are very well organized. Brian has done a top job with them, and they make it so hard, even when we went ahead, and so it's very difficult. But as you say, big pitches, very rarely we have poor games. The girls like to play there. There's more space. Then our talent, because we have so many talented players in the team. We got a lot of pace in the team, which again, in small spaces, is more difficult to exploit. So yeah, definitely, I'm delighted that the game is at Celtic Park and in front of our fans. So in terms of facilities, pitch, or where the game is going to be played, it couldn't get any better. That's the best ever. So now it's obviously we know it's against the top of the league, and we know it's a must-win game. So how we are going to handle the pressure, that's what we will find the answer. But I know in front of our fans, if things don't go well, I know they will lift us up. So I'm very confident that we can have a good game and hopefully get the 3 points.
We saw Chloe Logan come back into the starting 11 at the weekend. Is that something we might see more goalkeeper rotation at all as we move towards the end of the season?
No, I mean, Chloe has been, since she recovered, she has been working very well. She's been training very well. She has some of the sessions of training. She's been amazing. And for me, it's important that she feel part of the team. So for me, it was very, very important to play her. We thought because of the fixture congestion that was a very good game for her to play. And actually, with 1-1, she actually did a top save. So we were quite happy with her performance. But obviously for the games that are left, at the level that Pam is this year, I think Pam will play the rest of the games, unless obviously Chloe out-train Pam or something like that. But yeah, I believe Pam will be for the rest of the games.
And just finally, back to Caitlyn Hayes. We've seen you move her up the pitch in games where we've needed to pull a result out of the bag. And she's pulled it off a couple of times. Is that something that you talk about in training that you've worked on?
So if you remember 2 years ago in the Champions League, we put her a thrown against Minsk and she scored as well. So it's something obviously even in our previous club I have done a couple of times. Caitlyn as a youngster used to be a striker. So if you can see the goal she scored against Partick Thistle and the goal she scored against Rangers is actually a striker run from the blunt side. So it's actually a very well-timed run. So I know she can do it. Just obviously she's very good in where she usually play, but if I have two Caitlyns, they probably one would be up front and one would be at the back. But I know her very well. I've been with her already 5 years, so I know Caitlyn very well. So I know her strengths as a player, and I know if things are not going our way, first because of her dominance in the air, but also because she's very good on the ball and she times very well her runs. I know she can hurt opponents when she plays up front. So hopefully we don't need to do it at Celtic Park. That will mean that the game is going our way. But if needed, then we know it's another weapon that we have.
Yeah. And just finally, I wanted to ask about availability. And apart from the injuries we know about, is there anything happening in the squad in terms of availability?
Yeah, so obviously the players are not available. Is Rachel, which we know for the whole season. Then Lucy, obviously that we lost, and then Liv Chance still won't be available, and then Natalie Ross won't be available. She got a fracture in the arm, and she will likely miss the rest of the season.
Oh well, okay, thank you, and good luck on Thursday.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey Fran, how are you?
Hi, I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Good, thanks. How much are you and the players looking forward to this challenge, and do you relish it at this stage of the season?
It's a game that we are all looking forward. Not only that, the players are bringing their families. They know all their friends. Everyone is watching live in Sky. It cannot get any more exciting. And also because what is in stake, if the game was already won by any team, it wouldn't mean the same. But because 3 teams, anyone can win it, then it made the game even more exciting. So yeah, obviously we are counting the hours to actually come here and get the kit and go out of the pitch, knowing that it's going to be in front of a big home crowd. And we hopefully it's been a fantastic year for Celtic Football Club, and we want to make it one more year, one more day of to add to this successful year.
And can you take any confidence from your previous result in the semi-final against City, or do you treat this game totally differently?
Yeah, it's going to be a different game. Obviously, I thought we were clinical when we have to be in the semi-final. Again, semi-final came from a week where we played 3 games, and the first game was against them, a top performance where we beat them 2-4 and missing 2 penalties. So we also took a lot of confidence from that game, but we know they have a lot of pressure because they have to get 5 points from 3 games, but they are facing us away and they are facing Rangers as well. So it's not going to be easy even for them, even if now they are in the top position. But the good thing for them is they have won the league a few times and they know how to handle pressure. So we really have nothing to lose, and we are very, very excited. It's our home ground, and we really want to please our fans, and we want to have a good game. So we are very confident because obviously our last 2 games against them, was 2 good performances, especially the first one, and our 2 previous games here we won both. So yeah, hopefully we have a great game.
And you're only 6 points behind Glasgow City in the league table just now. How much belief do you feel within the Celtic squad that they can close that gap?
5, I believe. 5 points.
5 points, sorry.
Yeah, thanks God. No 6. No thanks. No, yeah, it's 5 points. We know if we win, we go 2 behind them, and then they have to win. They have to win against Rangers the last league game, assuming that everything win in the next game. But as you say, any of the 3 teams can win. If we win Thursday, then we are still on it, and we got all the faith that we could do it. Obviously, anything but win Thursday, and then that's between 2 teams. We are out. But I am very confident that the players will do it.
And just on a different note, the Player of the Year awards coming up at the end of the week, with Caitlyn Hayes in particular, with her numbers and what she does for the squad. Do you believe she could be a real contender this year?
Yeah, I don't think. Obviously, she got a few opponents within Celtic that are running her close. But for me, obviously, I am a little bit biased, obviously. But for me, there is no one in any other team that is anywhere near her level this year. In her position, the goals she scored, at the time she scored the goals, and the regularity of her performances. Nobody ran her close, in my opinion. So yeah, I think she deserves it, and I hope she win it.